supporting veterans through service and positive communication. Since the founding fathers 2 centuries ago, there have been constantly been a call of duty to defend America. Loneliness causes depression in veterans. Lonely veterans face potential depression and PTSD affecting service. The benevolent act of sacrifice by the men and women in uniform call for equal measures of reciprocity from their government and citizens. Veterans, together with their families, often face challenges after their times of service, despite having made the sacrifice. Benevolent act of veteran call for equal measure for reciprocity from government and citizen. The U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs strive to support veterans, however, with limited capacity to serve all veterans effectively. The agency have developed a volunteer program support. Over 25,000 volunteers in the U.S. serve more than 2.6 million volunteers hours in VA. Compassionate Contact Corps is a volunteer program developed by the VA agency. Trained volunteers are matched with veterans that are experiencing loneliness or are socially isolated. As a veteran and being introduction to communication student, I find this program as a perfect fit for me, as I am able to relate with fellow veterans using concept, principle, and ethics and communication skills I have learned in this course. 2 communication concepts that I find important to Compassionate Contact Corps is volunteer affairs are paralanguage and active listening. Paralanguage is a focal element of non-verbal communication and include speaking rates, volumes, and pitch. Active listening is the process of pairing outwardly physical positive listening behavior with positive cognitive listening practices. And important fundamentals communication principles stipulate that the meaning of a message influences the interpersonal is an important principle that holds true to compassionate contact. An important and relevant ethical implication of communication to a volunteer in veteran affairs is caring grace. Understanding the needs of people we interact with. These communication skills are important in our relationship, more so to a volunteer in veteran affairs. Most of the time, lonely veterans face potential depression or PTSD. This volunteer program serves a vital socialization prescription for lonely veterans. The volunteer call the veterans for 15 to 20 minutes, either as a phone call or video call. Over 7,000 volunteers made over 13,000 veterans in 2021. Volunteer impacts veteran affairs in 2021. Benevolent and patriotic act of sacrifice by our men and women in uniform call for equal measures of reciprocity for citizens. Statistically, 25,000 volunteers, 2.6 million hours of service, 101 million donation, 7,400 nationals and community partnership. VA has developed programs for citizens to support our veterans through volunteer in donation.